Did you know you can actually resell your unused, unwanted clothes, clothing that you probably saw on that sales rack that you absolutely wanted because it was on sale, only to find out that you brought it home, put it in your closet, and never wore it? And now that we're going into spring, I know many of you are wanting to do spring cleaning. Before you do that, let me tell you about an app that will allow you to make money. I had this epiphany. Rather than giving away trash bags full of clothes, which I will show you, trash bags full of clothes to Goodwill, Salvation Army, or you try to go to those, what do they call it? Consignment shop to resell your clothes for just a percentage. And oftentimes when you bring them, they don't really buy it from you. They try to upsell you and saying they'll give you store credit just so you can actually shop in their store. I decided to do some research. I discovered this incredible app called Vinted. V-I-N-T-E-D. There's several apps out there like Poshmark, eBay. The thing about those apps is that they actually take a percentage of your profit, right? You, as the seller, get 100% of your profit. So what does that mean? You actually do not give a percentage to Vinted. Whatever you list on your Vinted store, you get 100% profit. And the buyer also pays for your shipping label too. When I discovered that, I was like, what? Crazy enough, it has been around since 2013. So I didn't discover about this app till 10 years later. So I was obsessed, like I'm talking about crazy obsessed. I absolutely love it. Say within the first or second day of me creating my Vinted app account, I got a sale like right that evening as I was literally posting new items. And I remember I was stoked beyond my mind when I made my first sale. So I'm gonna go grab my phone real quick. You can literally make money off of your phone for just reposting. I'm talking about clothing items that you no longer use. These are items that I didn't even know I had inside a trash bag for all these years. I haven't worn these, so instead of giving it to Goodwill for free, you just list this for however much you want. You make 100% profit. So I'm going into 4 months in, and I've already made over $500 just reselling items from my closet. Now, $500 in the grand scheme of things is not a whole lot. Now, I wouldn't advise you leaving your full-time job to do this. This is more like on the side, like extra income on the side. It's just a great way to be able to clean out your closet, clean out your house, and also make money too. So it's a win-win. You really can't lose utilizing your phone, literally, and being able to make extra couple $100 off of it. I need to slow down. I'm too excited to share this news with you guys that I'm like losing my breath. So hold on a minute, I need to grab some water. Okay, Vinted. You want to look for the app called Vinted right here. You click on that, and then today I got 2 sales. So I wanted to take you guys on this journey with sign up for Vinted, and it's absolutely free to use the app. The buyer pays for your shipping label, and the great thing too is the shipper that Vinted uses is USPS. They utilize Priority Mail. Priority Mail, you can literally go on the USPS website, order free packaging supplies. But the difference is, and this I had to learn the hard way, is that Priority Mail, USPS will provide free supplies for Priority Mail. Buyers get to choose different shipping methods. So some will be able to choose the Priority Mail option or the first class option. Now with the first class USPS shipping label, you cannot use the Priority Mail box. You actually have to use your own packaging. So let me take you guys to show you where I store my shipping supplies. It's just right outside my room, right over here. So for the USPS Priority Mail, you want to make sure it says mailing box, because those are the ones that you can use for free. You cannot use anything else. Want to make sure it says mailing box, okay? And these are the cute shipping package that I got from Amazon for pretty much the first class type packaging. There's like 100 sleeves in them, so it's gonna last me a while. All of these packaging supplies, besides these cheetah print ones, were all for free off of USPS. So today I got 2 orders. One was a pair of jeans, and one of the girls bought a blazer. Okay, a nice blazer that I have had for so long but have never worn. And these pair of jeans are still in great condition. Never have worn this in a while, so it just made sense to list this, give it to someone who would actually cherish it. So typically I always like to write handwritten notes. So these are the note cards that I like to personally handwrite. Sorry, let me try to get the zoom to focus. There we go. It says, pray more, worry less. And I always like to also wrap the clothing item in tissue paper just so it looks more presentable, just because you want to present yourself to be professional when you're shipping out. Even though they're secondhand clothing, this is a business and you just want to treat it as such. And I always like to stick my note cards with these thank you gold sticker as well too. So let's get to one thing I wanted to point out is that the reason why I am using these package instead of the priority mail one is because on each of these shipping labels you'll see it says right here first class and first class. So when it says first class package like that, that's an indication that you have to use your own packaging versus priority mail. Alright, so once I've handwritten the notes, I start packaging the items. So the first thing I love to do is to make sure it is nicely wrapped with tissue paper. Since I have 2 orders, I always make little notes on the shipping label so I don't get them mixed up. And I typically just cut it off because I just use the paper. I know there is an option where you can buy like that fancy shipping printer sticker label, but we're gonna make money without spending money. So key focus is cash flow. The only thing I really invested in was these packaging material, but everything else, utilize what you have and make it work. You just make it work. From here, what I like to do is flip it. Okay. And then I get my thank you note, which is right here. And then I just stick the nice gold thank you sticker on it. That way when they open their package, it's the first thing that they see. And then just slide it in. Okay, see how nicely fit that is? And you just take off the label here and seal it closed. Just like that. And there's our first package. And all I do is just tape it on. Order 1 is all set and ready to go. And then next, our 2 orders is ready to go to be shipped. And we just do a simple drop off to USPS and these are good to go.
You and I, we never show emotions, we just keep it down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, break the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go.
We just tried to sneak in the camera. I am still very I guess you could say insecure with vlogging out in public, so I was trying to be very discreet and bringing the camera in to show you guys that the package was successfully dropped off to the post office. And we're back home, and that was all, you guys. You start off taking the photos using your phone, load it onto the Vinted app, and you will get 100% profit of whatever listing price you listed on the app. There's going to be some instances where they will send an offer, and for me personally, what I've done is I've accepted pretty much all the offers because I just want to get rid of the item anyway. There hasn't been an instance where I've turned down an offer. I usually just accept, and then from there the client makes the payment and then you process the order. It's as simple as that. Again, it's free to sign up for Vinted. There's no seller fees. All you really have to do is just make the time to rummage through your closet of all the items that you want to get rid of. You just start listing it on your Vinted closet, and then from there just wait for the buyers to come through and you'll make 100% profit. All the profits, all the money that I'm currently making from Vinted, I'm putting that in a savings account where I will later on use those funds to be able to invest. Let me actually check right now so I can give you guys a real time. January I did $176.94. That's just in January. That was just the beginning start of everything. And then February was actually my great month, which I did $313.26. And what's great is that you can choose the date where you want it to be paid out and transferred to your linked bank account. And then in March, I did $272. I noticed that typically sales come, I want to say mid-month to towards the end of the month is when I start getting more orders, and that's due to folks getting paid. Have great communication with your clients. Be extra nice, because the one thing that I've noticed that ever since I joined Vinted is I look forward to the reviews from my clients. Once you follow through, submit your order, and your client receives it, Vinted will give you an automatic 5-star review for completing the sale. So I actually look forward to these reviews now. I know it sounds a little bit superficial, but these reviews get me so pumped and excited. That is my tip for you guys. I really hope it's helpful. So again, if you have any items that you are wanting to get rid of in your home, in your closet, please take a second thought before giving those away for free to Goodwill. But if it's actually in good condition where someone else can actually treasure it, then look into Vinted, because you can actually make money reselling those items. So hope this helps you guys. Make sure you smash that like button and share this video if you find it helpful for anyone else who can benefit from it. And I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't done so. I look forward to sharing more tips and tricks of ways to get more cash flow. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in.